Hello and welcome everyone to another episode. Yeah, so we started in a different view for the first time. Some of you might be wondering, whoa, what is this thing doing? Yeah, I ended up decoupling this thing just off of the Moon Space Station. What I will be doing with the Moon Space Station soon is I want to get some solar panels on it. That will be kind of our next little thing. I've been talking about that for a while, but and adding on to this thing, it's just tiny right now. It's tiny, but yeah. So, wow, excuse me. So what we are doing is we will be heading to the Moon Fuel Depot. I'm going to just refuel at the Moon Fuel Depot, and then afterwards we will be heading to Minmus to rendezvous with our whatever. Wow, I can't even think of the name of it. Wow, the escape system that I had set up a while ago. Now the escape system itself, it needs quite a bit of fuel, and we need to stop at the Moon Fuel Depot just to refuel a bit, and that will be kind of the end of it for that for a while, and maybe I'll land it on our next episode, but hopefully this all works out pretty well. Let's see. I planned on using the Minmus, whatever fuel we had on the Minmus base, but I kind of want to just save that for now. So I'll start our burn, bring us down to Moon Fuel Depot altitude. I don't know if... Alright, wait. Yeah. This thing is at 150? I can't even see it. There we go. Yeah, it's at 150, so just bring this down to there. Perfect. 148 is more than perfect. So rendezvousing with this thing shouldn't be too much of a problem. I always say, I think that's like one of the things I always say is too much of a problem. This won't be too much of a problem. Now, alright, wow. 7.5, 2.6. That is perfect. I am totally okay with this, and I am not going to change anything. So, alright. What do we need? 11.7. Nothing. That is absolutely nothing. To get 2.6 for 11.7, yeah, that's pretty good. I'm okay with this. So, alright. Yeah, so I want to get this Kerbal Escape system down there as soon as I possibly can. It's not like it needs to be there. Once again, this is kind of like a vanity type thing that, you know, it's just something to put there, even though it really isn't going to serve much of a purpose. So, alright, that looks pretty good to me. I'm okay with this. Once again, go around. Here we go. What I will be doing, though, is once we leave the moon and all that other good stuff, or actually, once we get docked up, I'm going to speed up, and then I'm going to do my Minmus burn and get us all the way to Minmus and all that other good stuff. I'll just speed it up or something. We'll do something kind of fun. So, alright. Getting pretty close now. Now it's time to start slowing down. Spin around as slow as you possibly can, please. Yes, that's exactly how slow I want it to be. So our target is moving relatively fast, but I think we'll be able to slow down before we really do some serious damage on the whole passing it thing here. Whoa, come on, come down. There we go. Now I'm just gonna start pushing this towards the base, even though, you know, this is another way to conserve fuel a little bit. You know, we're actually kind of pushing ourselves towards the base a little bit, but not much. Because obviously we're going to be burning away a lot of our our velocity and everything else, so it really doesn't help out that much. So now we're technically moving towards the base, even though it's only at 2.5 meters a second, which is not fast at all. So I'll do a little bit of a burn, like maybe 10 meters a second or something. Just get it up to like 10 or 12, and then I'll just time warp, and hopefully that works out. Perfect. Now we should be getting close enough to load this thing. Yes. All we gotta do is flip around and, yeah, just dock up. Hopefully docking isn't a problem. But this is our second refueler that I launched, and I was considering launching another one. And I might actually still do that, but I think I'm gonna do it off camera only because, you know, you guys have already seen 2 of them go up, so I don't really need to do a third one. Maybe I'll do it on camera, maybe I won't. I don't know. But mostly, I try to cut out some of the stuff that's boring. This refueler, though, I'm thinking about sending one and just putting it into orbit around Minmus and just keeping it around Minmus. Once we get the, the Minmus space station kind of up and going as far as fuel is concerned, then maybe, I'll start doing some other stuff with it a little bit. I love these engines because you can basically use them as your RCS a little bit. Like, it doesn't really, using just like doing like a 2 or 3 second burn on these things really isn't a big deal. So, we should be coming down right on the side of this, which should be more than perfect. This is the first time I've been to the Moon Fuel Depot in a while, too, so she's a little old. That's all I can say. Just a little bit. But being old is never a bad thing. There we go. Alright, now start slowing it down. Just get this in the center a little bit. There we go. Oh, whoa, we're going the wrong way. Slow down. Alright. Perfect. So, I think I'll just do this docking port here. Should be more than enough. Spin us over. But yeah, I've been really wanting to get that escape system down. It's not like, once again, it's not a very needed thing. It's not like, any Kerbals are going to be dying if I don't have this thing on there or something. But it would be really cool just to have as, just a little... They got a little escape system. It's kind of cool, and maybe I'll test one of them out as soon as we land it, just to see if it will actually make it back to Kerbin all the way. Speed up. There we go. This looks like it should be a good docking. Once again, I should stop saying things like that, because every single time I say, oh, this is just going to be a really routine, easy docking, blah, 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 it's not. There we go. Oh, yeah, turn off SAS. Come on, any day now. You can dock. Please. Annie. Alright. I think it's good now. But hopefully everything works out. Come on, come on. Wow, what after took just wow, it's just insane amount of time for it to dock. Yeah, okay. So, we need some fuel. Give me all your fuel, please. Yo, and this RCS here, I mean, that's just not a lot of RCS. I'm okay with the amount of RCS it has, though. I mean, I'm not complaining, so... Generally, all I do is complain, so... Alright. Give us some more. But yeah, just took forever to dock. I had to speed it up a little bit. I'm sorry. I love you guys. Couldn't make you watch that because I couldn't even watch it. I wanted to pull my hair out. So, alright. Yeah, I'm probably going to do this soon. Just speed it up real quick. Yeah, this is going to take forever. So I will see you on the other side once again. And we are back, guys. Yeah, so, wow. Lots of fuel, lots of transfer, lots of good stuff. I'm just going to undock here. I believe everything should be completely refueled. Perfect. So, I'm just going to back off here a little bit. Just kind of get ourselves away from the station. And I will be doing my burn. I'm just going to start my burn, and then I will speed it up. And we'll be to Minmus in no time. Hopefully, I can work out. Maybe I'm just going to do this on camera, maybe a little bit, just to show you guys. It really does kind of work out a little bit well, depending. Whoa, there we go. Wow, that's actually pretty good, and not a lot of fuel expended either. So maybe I can do a little bit better than this. Just grab this. Holy crap, we could be sending ourselves out of the Kerbal system. The Kerbal system. Wow. Alright, so I'm gonna probably throttle that back a little bit then. We don't need to expend as much fuel, and probably make it all the way out to Minmus as well, which this should, wow, come on, come back, there we go, oh, nope, there we go. I'll bring that out a little bit further. Perfect. Now what I'll do is, once we get like a little bit further away from the moon, hopefully we don't get sucked back into the moon's orbit or anything like that, which it doesn't calculate these kinds of things sometimes. It's amazing. So, alright, just a line up real quick. At least maybe find where it's probably on the bottom. I know it's on the bottom. I don't know why I'm going this way. Just stop it right here. We should be just gradually floating away from the station. We should have a pretty good distance away before, you know, we have to do our burn or anything. I don't want to collide with the station or any of that good stuff. I don't want a million little pieces of space debris just floating around the moon. That wouldn't be very nice, and I don't think it would look very good on my part. So, but we got a pretty good distance away right now. Bring this down to, yeah, that looks good. Now what I'm going to do is I'll speed it up here. You know, there's not really too much to see. It's just a burn to Minmus. I don't want this episode to last forever. So anyways, guys, I will see you on the other side once again. And we got a connection, guys. Amazing stuff. Yes. Just been... I couldn't believe how well everything has been going. You did see I had a little tiny bit of a fail moment, but that you know, whatever. I'm surprised I just didn't smash right into the thing, though. It was just like one of those close calls where you like practically crap yourself on how close everything was. So some of you might be wondering what I'm going to do. You know, I'm transferring the fuel over right now. I'm not going to transfer a full tank. There is no point in transferring a full tank when all the fuel is just basically going to go straight, you know, into the surface, at least in this stage. You know, this stuff in here really just has no purpose. You know, once we deorbit and we start landing, this stage is only going to be used for getting below about 1,000 meters, and then after that, you know, everything relies on you know, the stages for taking off. So, you know, I did have a little bit of a contingency for that. That's why there's fuel right here, because if this fuel gets expended from these, then I'll just transfer the fuel over, and hopefully everything works out that way. You know, there's just really, it's not like it's going to use an insane amount of fuel. I'm not concerned with that so much, but I think I've said fuel a million times now, but I'm just going to transfer over what we got, and, you know, maybe our next episode I'll land it. Not too sure yet. It's a little funky right now, so yeah. Anyways, guys, you know, I'm gonna call it right here. I don't need you guys to sit here and babysit while I transfer fuel. You know, my next episode will be landing this thing. I just didn't want this episode to run on too long. It's, you know, been a little long already with, you know, and I haven't really been doing any commentary or anything like that, so anyways, guys, you know, thank you for watching. If you like what you see here, subscribe. There's always more to come. And yeah, I will see you next time.